Hi, another video from the TerrorMaker's Mind series. What will it be about this time? About the most important thing in strategies, i.e. resources. Yes, resources. However, you probably all know how to get them in large quantities. However, sometimes there are particularly difficult times. It is enough to forget about the bubble for a moment. We will fall into a trap during KVK, or we will simply overestimate the costs of research. The second part of the video will be devoted to the Tavern, and more specifically to maximizing the battle bonus parameter, which has much more use than some people think. Check it out. At the end there will be a gift code available to everyone. Stay and watch. While we should not have major problems with the extraction of basic resources such as stone, wood or iron, there is a special problem with gold. Some kingdoms have been in the heat of war just because of tier 5 mining, but there is a way around it. It won't provide you with unlimited gold, but it will definitely help with shortages in the mint. Yes, you can buy large amounts of resources through the great discount packs, but I don't think I've done that yet. I guess. Never mind. Well, the method I'm thinking about now is completely free, and the further we are in the game, the more gold we can get. It can be a one-time support, or we can drain this treasury in small steps. Once upon a time, a new type of shop was introduced to the game, replacement shop, which can be accessed from the inventory. Probably everyone already knows how to use it. But do you know how to top up your copper coins? By exchanging resources. Sure, the problem is their quantity. Most of the items we can exchange for copper coins are of the lowest quality. These drop from tier 1 rebel leaders or from chests. But what if we have these resources, but in a higher quality? Look here, Blacksmith, one of the main buildings in the game, has a tab called inventory. Going in there, we get another selection of tabs. In this case, we are only interested in material. Yes, this is the treasure I was talking about. Before that, I used it quite often, but at some point the amount of time needed to complete the research exceeded the consumption of gold. Now I'm in need again, and I'm going to steal some of that gold. If you are not interested in the rest of emergency resources, you can easily skip to the second point of today's video. You do not need to check before starting the conversion whether you will need these items to upgrade your inventory. You can check it as you go. Watch carefully. This gives a bit of an advantage to players who already have legendary quality in all their gear. But for example, I don't have all of my builds finished, so I have to carefully check what I don't need to avoid stepping on a mine. Every 150 gray quality items are worth 50,000 gold. Little, a lot of. 1 gold equals 256 gray, so 3 gold items give you 250,000 gold. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough for small expenses like tier 3 training. However, when we have a full hospital, every amount of gold counts. Okay, after disassembly, it's time to exchange for copper coins. I'm curious how many coins there will be. I need quite a lot of gold for further research, and I'm broke. If you count lightly, it should be over 25,000. I'm not sure if this amount is enough for me, but it's worth the risk. At most, I will convert more items to lower quality. I'm going to speed up the video a bit so as not to make it too long. As you can see, I'm still looking at the rebel leader type before the change, which will also help me avoid mistakes. Yes, I was a bit rushed at the beginning of the rework. My fault. But fortunately a minor mistake. With these coins, I was able to buy a huge amount of gold, allowing me to start researching without taking resources from the Covenant storage. Thank you for sticking to this point. Coming soon, part 2 battle bonus effect. What is battle bonus? This parameter is obtained by being friends with the commander. It works on the basis of the difference between players during PvP, and the player with more battle bonus gains a maximum of 50% increase in total stats. You can say that it's not a big value, but having a bonus and not having a bonus is a big difference. The value of this parameter depends on friendship with particular commanders. Not all commanders have a combat bonus, and therefore a battle bonus. The strongest commander in this regard is Arya Stark. He has a base 5-star bonus, and after awakening to the 2nd level he gets 1 extra star. for a total of 6. So for each level of friendship with the commander, he gets 6 valor points. So what's worth remembering, if you don't have too many awakening tokens and you don't know who to awaken next, now you have a great tip for that. I mentioned that the battle bonus is more than just a parameter, and it has to do with the plot of the series. Characters who specialized in combat in the series have a much higher valor stat in the game than the rest. Characters from the main plot deserve special attention here. Sandor Clegane, Arya Stark, and Jaime Lannister. I used them as an example, but as you can see, each of them has 5 stars in valor. This is another of the curiosities, but it is things like this that make me sit down to continue the game with a smile. Now for the promised code, take a look at the screen. Thanks and see you soon.